What's the dirtiest place in Australia? Before we dive in, Australia is known for its pristine beaches and beautiful landscapes, but there are some places that struggle with pollution. Let's find out where. At number 5, we have Port Pirie in South Australia. It's home to one of the largest lead smelters in the world, which has caused concerns about air pollution. Coming in at number 4 is Gladstone in Queensland. This industrial town has high levels of air pollution, thanks to its large coal and alumina industries. Number 3 is Mount Isa in Queensland, another mining town where lead and other heavy metals in the air and soil have been a big issue. At number 2, it's Botany Bay in New South Wales. Pollution from industrial activities over decades has left its mark on the water and surrounding land. And finally, the dirtiest place in Australia is Altona in Victoria. Known for its oil refinery and chemical plants, it has some of the worst air and water pollution in the country. So, were you surprised by any of these? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to follow. What's the quietest place in Australia? Well, firstly, the loudest city in Australia with the highest average noise level of 70 decibels is Sydney, New South Wales. But which city is the quietest? In 5th place, we have Perth in Western Australia with an average noise level of 60 decibels. Enjoying this list? Follow for more fascinating facts about Australia. Coming in at number 4 is Adelaide, South Australia, with a noise level of 58 decibels. Making it into the top 3, it's Hobart in Tasmania, where the noise levels drop to 55 decibels, thanks to its smaller population and slower pace. At number 2, it's Alice Springs in the Northern Territory, where the noise level is about 52 decibels. And finally, crowned the quietest place in Australia, with the lowest noise level of 50 decibels, is Coober Pedy in South Australia, a remote underground town where tranquility reigns. What's the oldest city in Australia? Before we explore that, did you know that Sydney is Australia's largest city, boasting a population of over 5 million? But which city holds the title of the oldest? Let's find out. In 5th place, we have Hobart, Tasmania, established in 1804, with a rich history and stunning waterfront views. Coming in at number 4 is Brisbane, founded in 1824, known for its vibrant art scene and beautiful river. At number 3, we have Adelaide, South Australia, founded in 1836. It's famous for its festivals and wine regions. Number 2 is Perth, also established in the early 19th century, with its stunning beaches and thriving economy. And finally, at number 1, we have Sydney, founded in 1788. It's renowned for its iconic Opera House and Harbour Bridge. So which of these historic cities would you love to explore? What's the wealthiest place in Australia? First, let's start with the city that just makes it into the top 5. At number 5, we have Brisbane in Queensland, where the average household wealth is $950,000. Coming in at number 4 is Perth in Western Australia, known for its booming mining industry, with an average household wealth of $1 million. Making it into the top 3, it's Melbourne in Victoria, where the average wealth reaches $1.2 million, largely driven by property values in financial sectors. At number 2, we have Sydney, New South Wales, boasting an impressive average household wealth of $1.5 million, thanks to high real estate prices and a thriving economy. And finally, the wealthiest place in Australia is none other than Mosman, an affluent suburb of Sydney, where the average household wealth exceeds $2.5 million, making it the crown jewel of wealth in the country.